Welcome back to this already the final segment of The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. I got my good friend Charles Alvarez on. He comes in every week. He's with CornerstoneAdvisory.com, an incredibly talented and gifted sales and marketing consultant. Has done extraordinary things for my business, and love his insights, which is why I love to have him around our show. Plus, he brings some cool guests for us to be able to chat with, and today is no exception. Charles, why don't you give your elevator speech? And again, I want to encourage people to check out CornerstoneAdvisory.com and then introduce your guests.
Well, thank you, Ken, for having me, first of all. We work with business owners to double their business by implementing sales, marketing, productivity techniques so that business owners can finally enjoy their business. Speaking of enjoying their business, Jennifer Dean has created a phenomenal business. Her website is deansprofessionalservices.com. And I'm just so excited to have you on the show today, Jennifer.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about what makes your business different than all the other recruiting firms out there.
Well, actually, we're not a recruiting firm or an agency. Our goal is to establish a partnership with our clients that we are able to start together, grow together, and it's a win-win for both of us.
So tell us then, kind of differentiate yourself, for me to understand how you're different from a recruiting firm.
Well, first, we don't outsource anything. Everything we do for our clients is done in our corporate office, from scheduling and screening and interviewing and having the opportunity to get to know our clients to make a match with skill and personality. It is our goal to be able to do so. So everything we do is customized to our client. So we meet with them. We sit down and we try to determine what makes them different. So we're able to pull the differences together. And we put together a checklist in order for us to look for that diamond in the rough and find that so that they're able to have a good employee that has the opportunity to grow with them.
Okay, very good. Charles?
One thing that impressed me when we talked on Friday, Jennifer, was some training that you do, which is a little bit out of the ordinary for firms like you. Can you tell us a little bit about how you train your employees?
Well, our employees, if we have a client that requires some form of training, we do train the trainer. So we send our employee out. That particular facility and or company will train our employee. We customize a training for that client. And before an employee can go to work for them, we train them. Wow. We do offer several types of training outside of that. We offer customer service training. We just recently, with one of the major hospitals in Houston, designed a training for service. They went to a concierge service with their room service. And we designed the program. We trained, we graduated employees. That was at no cost to our client. We gave them a guarantee.
No cost
to the client. And they are still working at this point in that capacity. We wanted to deliver the best service level that we could. We call it the Ritz-Carlton service level. We wanted to deliver the best service level because this was a new program. And because we were all learning together, we sat down, the client, myself, and our trainers, and we developed a curriculum that we thought would be best for the best form of service in a hospital environment.
I don't know of too many firms in Houston that will go out of their way to train the employee that is eventually going to go work there at no charge. That's fantastic.
That is cool. That's pretty cutting edge. But obviously, I see a great potential for creating raving fans in that environment.
Yes.
Which is huge. So tell us about the how old is your company, by the way?
We've been in business 21 years.
Wow, that's great.
21 years. That means we are legal to drink. And, we probably should be or probably have been for a long time. It also means that we're just learning ourselves. We have a bit of a foundation, and we have grown enough to realize that there's a great deal more we can improve upon. And every day we're developing our training. It takes us about 3 weeks to train a new employee of ours to onboard them to our process.
Yeah, you're just getting out of your adolescent stage.
Yes,
right?
We are the one that says we know everything.
That's right. So and you were named one of the best of the best to work for in 2012. Was that with the Houston Business Journal?
No, actually. I don't think the Houston Business Journal was involved in this. It was a company out of Chicago. And what was best about this, what was for me, was the fact that the employees voted. they sent it to a company outside of everyone up in Chicago and Michigan, and they designed it so that, they would be able to see exactly what they were saying. So there was no way to have people say something that was not actually true. Actually, at the conference itself, I was sitting at the table and they were talking about all these things this company does for their employees. And I kept saying, gosh, I'd like to work for that company. That seems like a great company. Finally, one of my employees said, it's us, Miss Dean. And I thought, this is really great. So that was one of the best honors I think I've had in my 21 years, is to know that we're doing something right.
That's awesome, Charles.
Not only have you received that honor, but I also heard that you got another honor that involves business owners in the Houston area as one of the best business owners in Houston. Can you tell us a little bit about that one?
Well, I think the Entrepreneur Award is important for me because owning a company is it's a difficult task. You have to have that passion for it. And for me, I think I have the passion. I think it's my purpose right now. And, I'm in that season. I've been off work for a little while now with a knee issue. And one of the things I learned through that time is I passionately love what I do. Mm-hmm. And I think that once you have a passion for what you do, it doesn't feel as much like work as it does like a purpose in life, something that you move toward. And I think the underlining part of that is why that award was given.
I also hear that you're going to be doing a speaking engagement in Raleigh, North Carolina. Is that correct?
I am.
What are you going to be talking about?
This is my second time at this particular facility, and we're going to be discussing service from the front end to the back end, which includes your paraprofessional when you walk in a doctor's office and or a hospital, all the way to your physicians. And we're going to talk about how our offense and defense are going to work together to provide the best service possible for the patient.
Great.
Got to wrap it up. Charles Alvarez, he is with Cornerstone Advisory, cornerstoneadvisory.com. And, of course, Jennifer Dean. Thanks for being with us, Jennifer Dean, professionalservices.com. That's Dean, professionalservices.com. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Great stuff. All right. Well, and I was going to say when we come back tomorrow, it'll be a different day. But I'll be delighted to be with you. Looking forward to that. Spend time with you, talking to you about you and your business. Do want to remind you, show continues 24/7 at priceofbusiness.com. Great audio, videos, and articles, and more. While there, like it on Facebook, follow it on Twitter. Stay tuned for more on this station.